In this video, we'll be learning about the development setup we need in order to get started creating our theme. In order to get started, you need two things set up on your local computer. The first is you need a local development environment, something like XAMPP, MAMP, or LAMP, so we can do number 2, which is to install the latest version of WordPress. So just a completely fresh installation. You'll grab it from wordpress.org and follow its 5-minute setup. So you'll need to create a database and a user with all the privileges for that database. Make sure you write down all the information, and then it'll guide you through the steps to start up your WordPress site. After you have that done, we're going to go into our wp-config.php file, which I'll show you where that is in just a minute. And then we're going to change one line, this define wp_debug false, to define wp_debug true. And what this is going to do for us is it's going to turn on database and PHP errors so we can see if there are any, and it'll help us troubleshoot any issues we run into much more easily. And we wouldn't want to leave this on if this were a production site, because if something goes wrong, we don't want the user to be able to see any errors for security reasons. But since this is only on our local computer right now, this is completely fine, and this is going to help us out. So to get to that file, I'm just going to pull up brackets here. This is the WP config file. I already have it open, but I'm going to come over here to open folder and show you where, at least on my computer, how I'd get to it. Wherever your server environment is, wherever you have all your local sites set up. For me, I'm using XAMPP, so I have it in htdocs. And then I've installed WordPress in a directory I've named glass-i-creative. And if I click in here, you can see all of these default WordPress files. And in this root folder, you'll find the wp-config. And then you'll want to go ahead and open it in your text editor and scroll down here till about line 80. And this wp_debug, I'm just going to change this Boolean value of false to true and hit save so we can enable those errors. And the other thing you'll want to make sure is just to visit your local path to your WordPress site and make sure you have just that completely fresh install. It should be using the default 2016 theme or whatever the current default WordPress theme is when you grab this copy, and then you'll know that we're ready to get started. So in our next video, we're going to go ahead and start setting up our custom theme.